let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's stop
All right.
talking about BTS right now.
Yay.
Let's now talk about toxic culture.
Oh, boo.
Toxic culture at Fullbright Studios. The
Yep.
head has stepped down. They are the studio behind Gone Home and what's that other game? That I just
Tacoma.
read? Tacoma.
Yep. Yeah, so Steve Gaynor was the founder of Fullbright, and the story is basically it wasn't anything like, for once, it's not like sexual harassment or anything. It was more like he was just a colossal dick all the time to female employees and like would belittle them and, you know, embarrass them in front of their colleagues and stuff like that. Very misogynistic sort of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Behavior.
Yes.
And like a lot of women were leaving the company all the time, and like Fulbright started working with Annapurna Interactive, and the Annapurna guys are like, why is it every month some woman is quitting over there? Like, what is going on? And they, you know, started to look into it, and it was just Steve Gaynor was a bit of a a-hole to these people. So he stepped down, or stepped back. I think he's just, you know, still maybe, I assume, owner or whatever, but he's just not working there day to day.
Yeah, he stepped down from his role as creative lead.
Yes. So
on Open Roads.
Yeah, the new one, which looked great.
Yeah.
I remember watching the trailer for it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a game for me for sure. It's kind of crazy again, where this whole, you know, sort of narrative they've got around them, Fullbright with Gone Home, is about like female empowerment and, you know, of sort of more, I would call it, I don't know if I would call it female-based narrative, but like the protagonist is female. You're trying to find your sister and see what's going on, and very well written and created game. But in the background, he's a total peckerhead.
Yeah, and it's not just to women. He's also a peckerhead to everyone.
Yeah, but apparently not as much.
Not
He'd
as
be
much,
a dink,
no.
but he would be like a
Yeah.
colossal dink to women.
15 employees have left since the studios started Open Roads,
Yeah.
and there's only 6 remaining.
Yeah.
12 employees said their departure was due to Gaynor's behavior, and 10 of them were women.
Yes. It's refreshing that it's not sexual harassment for
Yes.
a change, because
Just
usually that's
a
what it is.
colossal D-bag.
He's just an a-hole. But the way they were describing sort of what he was acting like and doing things and belittling female employees totally reminded me of an old boss I had,
Yeah.
where he would like just nitpick and, oh man, make women cry, and it was brutal. But that definitely reminded me of that. Thankfully, he ended up not being in control of anyone anymore, so it stopped happening. But yeah, just, I could imagine just having to walk around on eggshells at work and stuff like that just would be terrible.
Yeah.
So it's good that he stepped down. Maybe he'll like take a little look in the mirror and see what he can do to change about his situation and all that stuff. But yeah, sounds like it was a bad thing where some people that quit have left the game industry totally just because of the way
How
it
bad
was
it went there.
at Fullbright. Sad. I really like Gone Home, and I haven't played Tacoma yet. I want to. And Open Roads, I guess I'll probably play that when it's done. Maybe. It's supposed to come out this year, but the way they're talking with all the people leaving, it's not coming out this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's, I think, published by Annapurna now, and they've been publishing a lot of games that I've been like loving the look of. So
Yeah.
I think Open Roads will be a game for me. Just when to play it. Too many games, not enough time.
Exactly. Always too many games, not enough time.
Exactly. So, did you ever play Gone Home?
No.
Oh man, I think it was free on the Epic Game Store.
I probably have it.
You should play it. You should definitely play it.
Got to find time.
I mean, that's a good one to play on the road.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? It's not that graphically intense.
Definitely not.
It's pretty chill. It's more about just exploring. You gotta, I don't know, you gotta be in the mood for it. It's definitely story based. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta want to read all the journals and listen to all the tapes and watch the tapes, and, you know, you're just discovering the whole history of this family. Like, you're a member of it, but it's like, oh, I didn't know that about my dad. You know, like, oh, I didn't know this. I thought this was going like this. And It's
I don't know
great.
if you knew this or not, but I'm not good at reading.
I mean, it's mostly read to you.
Yeah, that's good then.
Yeah. So I have noticed that you might be dyslexic.
I may or may not be slightly dyslexic. It's true.
Exactly.